The idea is to work with education leaders all over the world and bring them together, aim them at certain problems and obstacles and challenges, and see if we can't figure out ways to move past them. The point of Catalyst is to harness all of those ideas and see if we can't move the needle on some of the things that are obstructing education, or to see if we can't move the needle and transform education for the better.
I love this idea that we want to have collaboration, and actually for so long we've had silos, and actually that's one of the reasons I've come tonight, to be part of a collaboration, to be part of a group that are about being a catalyst.
We can learn from each other. Kids in Pakistan learning in an open field, doing proper science with no building and no teachers. We reach out of our boxes into other people's spaces. Boy, do we learn from them, but boy, do they learn from us.
For my community at Harvard, I have so many students and faculty and staff working on innovative ideas, and often they are in all remote areas of the world. To be able to dial in the research knowledge and the sort of talent pool that's at Harvard with problems that are out there, to have that feedback loop with users real time, where we can't always travel the world to be able to test ideas, to me that's incredibly exciting.
So if we took children from the Victorian times to our schools and saw an exam setting, not much has really changed. And what we really need is 21st century learning. We need life skills, soft skills, as well as competency. We need character. And also we're about developing future leaders of social and global change. In that process, we really need to be looking at how we have a 21st century curriculum that really prepares young people for the working world.
One of the things that is extremely interesting is how common the theme is about very practical know-how. That teachers across the world are really not needing more research right now, is what I'm hearing from people, is that they really want practical know-how. What are the models? What are the lessons learned? How do you actually incorporate technology effectively into classroom practices? I heard that in South Africa when I was there last week. I heard that from this group today. I'm hearing that as a theme, and I find that just really interesting to hear about how common the need for great teacher training and professional development is.
Just listening to the conversation today at the event made me think about a piece of work we recently did at Pearson, polling learners, and what we found was that in very developed countries, people weren't upskilling in the same way that they are in developing nations. It's almost like a complacency effect. And the discussion here today, talking about how people find innovation in crisis, made me think, maybe we should be thinking about how we take that example of innovation in crisis and use it to break down this complacency effect. That just happened out of 30 minutes. I think this will be a breeding ground for thinking about what things, or looking at them in just a slightly different way so that you can approach it with fresh eyes.
This is the launch week for us. We've been hosting events all over the world. Australia, South Africa and London are behind us, and we're moving towards the US with Washington DC on the cards. The thing that's important about all of this is that it's an online and an offline community. It's important to use the virtual online thing because it breaks down barriers and people can connect from all over the world. But we know that face-to-face interaction, that human touch, is still such an important thing.
For me, I think Catalyst is a really exciting, innovative concept that I hope will get bigger and bigger and go global.
So really excited about the future of Catalyst, really keen to be part of that, and excited to see how the story unfolds.
I'm really excited to be part of this. It's really cool.